What is up, Red Pill? We got 20 color changers. We need to get them off the table. See if any of them's got some speed. Let's crack them. We'll track them. Red Pill.
Take the red pill. You stay in Wonderland. And I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
I took the red pill like I'm in the Matrix. When your eyes open, then it start to make sense. But you can take the blue pill to keep it basic. Going down that rabbit hole could get dangerous. You can choose to be a slave if you want to. Believe everything the media has told you. But take this, stop letting it control you. Hey, red pill popping, that's a whole move.
Alright, we got these things ready to roll. We graphited them all. Put them back in the package like they've never been opened. First up, we're going to start with these older guys. These are 94 copyright. The Grim Creeper. The Skin Shredder. These were called Color FX. I think they were like the first generation of the color changers. This one, the Skin Shredder, is actually a what's called a turboa thing. It's called a few different things. But we weighed them all up. 36.1 grams on the Skin Shredder. The black wall wheels. They actually turned out pretty decent after some work. The turbo, pretty disappointed in the weight of this thing. This thing's only 26.3 grams. Man, it's got a lot of potential with the wheel spin. Got those ultra hot wheels. And it's got the, I believe, the thin wheels too, the thin axles. So it had potential. I mean, I guess it still does, but it's going to have to be something special to run at that weight. The second package of those that I have, the Color FX 94 copyright, is going to be the Ragnarod. And that's one of the first versions of that Ragnarod. And then the Gargoyle, which actually has a lot of different names, I believe. These two cool cars. Again, they are color changers, every one of these. This one's 35.6 grams. Looks like it's purple to pink. Ultra hot. Potential. Got some potential. And I actually had one of these already back a long time ago. The Ragnarod. It's at 35.5. It was close to the top of my animal car list. And then it got damaged running a race at the League of Speed. The wheel was cocked to the side, axle was destroyed, so couldn't really use it. Couldn't fix it. Just never could get it close to the same. Next up, the next oldest from 08. There it is. Mustang Gt. It looks like it goes from red to black. Pretty cool packaging on that thing. Get it out of there. This thing weighed in at 31.2. And you can see the color change there. The PR5 looked pretty nice after a little graphite. Let's see what that bad boy will do. The other one is kind of like it. The Arrow Flash. Looks like it changes to orange. Not really blue there like it shows, but again, I like the packaging on these. Crazy. 08 and 09 versions. They would never spend that much money on packaging these days. There's that Arrow Flash, same bottom, 40.8 as most of the newer, like silver bullets. Well, I was saying they were the older silver bullets. But the wheel spin turned out pretty good on that after some dusting. Then we get into the next, I guess, generation of them. These were both 2010, probably two cars that people's interested to see. First one is the Cadillac Escalade. Cool hologram card. They changed from the slide deal that it had. But I think that hologram is way cooler. Check that out, bro. Pretty sweet hologram. We'll be saving that. But there's the Escalade. Getting them open hole 5 spokes, 37.9, so he's got a little potential. And the second one is another one people's going to be interested in seeing, that Rescue Ranger. Again, that very, very nice, slick looking hologram. And it's got the old regular 5-spoke wheels, 36.7 grams. It's the Medic. But these wheels actually, after graphite, maybe some of the best ones in here. There's a lot of good ones though, so maybe not. Now we get to the more modern ones. This one is the only one I've got from 2019. It's the Audacious. I think this is the year that the Evo was involved in. Don't have one of those unopened, so couldn't bring one of those in the mix. I guess I could get one out of the my box, but I'm not gonna. It was only 25.1 grams. Great wheel spin though. This year had some good color changers. That Evo is actually one of the faster under 40 gram cars that I know of. Next up, these have a copyright of 2020, and with the shortage going on, some color changers is all I've been able to find at any Walmart. And pretty much all these last ones, if you're looking around, you can probably still find these things. First one is the Beetle. This one has a copyright of 2020. Big wheels on the back, mediums on the front, good wheels. And it's actually not super light. It's 33.8. One of the heavier ones in there. We got the Cobra 427. Also a 2020 copyright. So another one of the cars that you can probably find out in the wild right now. Medium 10 spoke, same casting as what the new 2021 Cobra was. This one does have the metal base, but it is only 26.5 grams, which is a shame because that thing's got some great wheels. See what it'll do. I don't know that any of these will really have much of a shot at the list. Maybe the animal cars may have a list at the animal list. We'll see what they do. The others are also light. I mean, possibly maybe the Aero Flash. We got the Pontiac Gto. That thing's pretty sweet. Another 2020 copyright. Probably not going to be great for racing. But you put a little color change on it. You see that number 5. Got that narrow wheelbase. Good spin on them. Only 29.3 grams, so not expecting a lot. So we'll get on along. We got to get to some racing. This video is going to take forever. We got the Viper. All these last cars are 2021 copyright. The Viper is only 29.2 grams. I believe it actually. Well, I thought it had numbers on it. Maybe not. Wheel spin's pretty decent. We got the Morris Mini Cooper. And this bad boy, another 2021, 26.4 grams. Great small wheels on it. Let's see what it'll do. Another one with good wheels. Great car to buy for wheeled owners. Scion XB with the 4 medium size 10 spokes, 34.4 grams. I mean, that's just a little touch on them wheels and them things roll. Next up, one that's a little harder to find, 41.7 grams. It's the Volkswagen Drag Bus. A lot of people like them drag buses. Seems like the drag bus hype kind of died down. Seemed to be a little bit bigger hype on these things back in the beginning of my racing. Not as much today. We got the 77 custom van, 39.6. Cool little van. I wish it didn't have the wide wheels on the back. The wheel spin is not bad. Never know, maybe we found a freak. I doubt it. 3 left. 67 Camaro. Always like them Camaros. Definitely on the shelf. I've seen a lot of these at the Walmarts lately. Well, I say a lot. Maybe 3. Dust flying. Lightweight. 27.9. 2 left. One is the Power Rocket, which is probably one of the favorites to win this little tournament we got here, or to have the fastest time. It is 32.8. I thought it was heavier than that, so maybe not. But I do like the wheels. Blue wheels, blue line wheels. I feel like these should definitely be on a blue line build. Last one up. It is the Fire Eater. Open hole 5, 35.6 weight on this thing. So one of the heavier ones. Not super happy with the wheels though. Kind of garbagey. But let's line them up. We got 20 cars. So it's going to be what it's going to be. The first 4 will be elimination races, I guess. We'll pick the ones I think will suck. Probably, definitely that one, that one. I mean, I'm going to have to go with this bad boy because of his lightweight. We'll go with some of the favorites. Boom. I don't know. Who knows? Let's just run them, man. Just run them. Elimination style. See who's got it. See who don't. Started out with the Viper and the Fire Eater. Viper gonna be on 1, Fire Eater in lane 2. Any of these cars getting under 2100 will be pretty good, pretty surprising. I don't know if it's gonna happen. Here we go. Look at that terrible time for the Fire Eater. Man, I almost messed up. That Fire Eater wheels just didn't sound good to me. Looks like I was right. A 38 to a 65. We'll let the Viper move on with that one. He gapped him. We're pretty close to it. Next up, Rescue Ranger. I think he's going to kill him. That Impala. I think this Rescue Ranger, I'm going to pick him to win it. Going to be the winner of this tournament. We'll see. Here we go. Okay, 2098 to a 2200. So we did get one under 2100. It's the Rescue Ranger. Not really a shocker. Next up, a Ragnarod and the VW Bus. I think this Ragnarod has a shot at it too. The Ultra Hot Wheels seem to be pretty good. We're going to find out right now. Not as good as I'd hoped. A 38 to a 57 did not gap them. We're going to swap them up. Man, decent for the bus. Disappointing on the Ragnarod. He had to come back on the big end. Let's see what he does in lane 1. I got him, but only a 2130. Volkswagen Bus done. So disappointing on the 2 that probably had a lot of high hopes from people. Next up, Escalade. The Turboa, or whatever they call it here. Let's get them to the top. Escalade. The 26 gram Snake, the lightest car in this lineup. There we go. Man, he hung with them pretty good. Disappointing time for that Escalade. Some open hole 5s. Just not good. Just not good. And I would love to see like a Y5 color change faster than ever style car. There's no way that car should hang with him at that weight, but he did, just barely. Not enough. He is out. plain basic car. Moving on. Next up, there they are. There's that Shelby lightweight car. Lightweight car. And that car is called the Skull Crusher or something like that. In the like 2099 year model. Not sure. See who's going to take this thing. Could be a good race. Here we go. Really close race. 28 to a 30. Not bad for the old black walls. We'll swap them up. See who is going to move on. Yeah. Shelby's got to win by more than 2 1,000ths. There, got him. 23 to a 30. Not too bad at all, actually. Considering the weight of this car is 26.5 grams to run the 23 or whatever that was. Pretty good. Pretty good. Next up, Dodge van. And the Gargoyle, or whatever they called it in this old color change set. So there's a few different names for that car. Again, potential to be pretty quick. There we go. Race 1. 24 to a 28. One of the faster 2 cars. 4 1,000ths win by the old Gargoyle, whatever. Swap them up. And I've been trying to work on some mods. Dude, it's frustrating. Oh, did he go around him? He didn't, but he got close enough. Oh, van goes down. And oh, cat moving on. Next up, look at that lineup. I don't really want to race them two. So what I got? I'll swap them. We'll do that. Audacious and whatever they called this one, Silver Bullet. Pay all silver bullets to me. Don't sleep on that Audacious though. They can be pretty quick, and that is 5 spokes on that Silver Bullet. So they got them fast. 2101 to a 120. How about that? Finally. They did call it the Silver Bullet. That's good. Finally a 5.0H5 that's fast. Not bad on that Audacious though. Light car. Ooh, 2111. Lost on average, but man, that's respectable. 2111 in that car again. 25.1 grams. So that and that Shelby, both quick for lightweight cars. So I'm going to go one of the heavy ones, the VW and the Mustang. The Mustang, as Mr. Mom said. And Bubba had a little showdown today. Diecast Games had me scared against that old bubble gunner. Beating and banging. Race 1. Oh yeah, Mustang dragged him. I don't say one and down on that bad boy. The Mustang. I'll move on. Next up, Camaro Power Rocket. This is going to be a blowout. I've very rarely seen a fast 67 Hot Wheels Camaro. I do like the wheels on this thing. I do like the car, but man, I think this Power Rocket's about to kill him. He did. He gapped him 20.97, fastest of the day. One and done. It's a good looking Camaro though. Last race. Scion. And a Mini. Mini. Put that Mini in one, Scion in two. Seems like the one's running a little faster. Here we go. Race 1. Scion Went around him on the big end. Slow start, but got him. I mean, he jumped out with them small wheels, but couldn't get it done. Race 2. Oh, we got him at the time of 22 to a 47. So the mini is done. Move them on to round 2. There they are. Starting it out, Rescue Ranger and the Viper. Viper starting in the lane that seems to be a little quick today. Rescue Ranger going to be in 2. Oh, not even close. Gapped. One and done. Viper's gone. Rescue Ranger moving on. Escalade and the Aragon Rod. Escalade gonna be on 1. Aragon Rod in 2. Very lightweight. Disappointing in both of these first runs. Here we go. Gapped him. 12 to a 36. So maybe the Escalade's getting a little faster. Ragnarod's gone. Look at that. They gonna match up the 2 from the same year. Now we got that gargoyle and the Shelby. There we go. Race number 1. Shelby takes them. 13 to a 26. That thing is light but fast. We'll swap them. Didn't quite get that gap. 13 1,000ths. I could make it up. Lane 1. Let's see what he does. No, sir. Same times. Out. Still alive. Alright, silver bullet in the Mustang. Silver bullet in 2, Mustang in 1. Man, he just gaps him at the big end. Mustang's out. Silver bullet. Move it on, son. We got the Scion and the Power Rocket. I don't even remember which car I picked to win this thing. I think the Power Rocket. I don't know. Here we go. Race number 1. Yep. I want to see it run again, so we'll do it again. It was a 2105 to a 2120. Again, that Scion is super light. Did good. Big end, just don't have it. Just don't have it. See, it's out. With the rest of the ones out. Power Rocket moving on. We're going to go ahead and do this. And we're going to race the 2 slower ones that were left. It's that Cobra, Shelby, and the Escalade. So we'll have actually definitely the 3 fastest in the final 4. That just seems fair. Race number 1. Escalade getting faster. 18 to a 14. Maybe he might give a challenge here. You'll see. Race number 2. They just needed to break in. Escalade getting down in times where he needs to be a 2103. He may be a contender now. Alright, there they are, the final 4. 3 of them's ran under 2100, and that one is getting close. Let's see who's going to win this thing. Rescue Ranger, Silver Bullet. Silver bullet with the open hole 5s. Talked all that shit about them. We got 2 in the final 4 and 2 5-spokes. Race 1. Close. Look at that. Rescue Ranger goes around about 99 to a 101. That's the first sub 2100 we've seen in lane 2. 2 1,000ths. Gotta win by more than that if the silver bullet's gonna go to the finals. No sir. Rescue Ranger getting faster. Silver bullet is out. There's one of your finalists, that medic. Race number 2 to go to the finals. Power Rocket and the Escalade. This will be interesting. Escalade's been getting faster. Rocket about the same, a little slower. Here we go. Power Rocket didn't slow down that time. 9 1,000ths victory. Swap them up. Escalade will be in 1. He's came back and put up a good fight regardless. Alright, here we go. Race 2. Power Rocket went around him. Takes both wins. He's in the finals. There's your 3rd and 4th place. There's your finals. Rescue Ranger, Power Rocket to the top. Rescue Ranger gonna be in 1, Power Rocket in 2. Like always, 2 races. If we have a split, we average the times. Should be good. About the same times by both of these cars. Here we go. Power Rocket went around him. 1 1,000th of a second. Swap them up. Here we go. It's all about this. It's basically heads up. Only 1 1,000th difference in the first race. What's gonna happen? Who's gonna win? Fastest time of the whole thing, Power Rocket 2093. There's your winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Number 2 right there. Number 3 right there. Number 4 right there. We didn't race them, but I'm gonna rank them that way. So, these 3 all older versions of the color changers. That one's still on the shelves. Pick it up if you're looking for something pretty quick. Also, the other cars that are still available on shelves. Might want to pick that up. Might want to pick that up. Both good times for really light cars. Both have the matching set of medium wheels. Not bad for wheeled owners. The rest of them, we may have to find another one of those just to try it because it's got potential. And these are older. Still can get those two. Not much hope for that. If you can find that all day, just get it. And that's pretty much the only ones I would pick up. But we got some stuff going on. See the end of the track here, and then you see what's going on here. What is going on? Looks like we may be seeing some new things here soon. Got to get my testing game a little bit stepped up, so may also be seeing the return of that bad boy. The Hurricane may be coming back to Blue Line. Try to reclaim what's his. Make some drastic moves on him, because if he ain't gonna be fast and win, he might as well be last. Stay tuned. Red Pill, we're out.